And good morning, everybody. It's time now for Putnam County Today here on 94.3 WREB. With us this morning, Tammy Johnson from the Greater Greencastle Chamber of Commerce. And it's always nice to see you. I guess everybody wants to know how the golf scramble turned out.
Well, I'm pleased to report Mother Nature was kind.
I was kind of wondering about that.
Yes, we had two, not terrible, but you know, could have been improved on years. And she stepped up to the plate.
Good.
Yeah, I didn't have to cuss her or anything like that. She did well. It was obviously the temperatures were warm, and the rain held off till much later on in the evening. We even got the helicopter in for the golf ball drop. Bob Evans was the big winner of $365.
Hey,
not too shabby.
Yeah,
for a contribution of about $10, I think.
Oh well, hey.
Yeah, and then he donated part of that back to the chamber, so we greatly appreciate those kind of members.
Oh yeah,
he's a super member, and we appreciate that. And it was a good day. It was a good day. Long day, but really fun. Always a good time. We had the Comcast business class team was our top winner. Then HBG Insurance and Bonds was second place, and Stone's Auto Body came in third.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it sounds like everybody had a good time.
They did. And Clover Meadows did a great job for us. They always do. And we have wonderful sponsors. Comcast Business Class is our lunch sponsor. Deaver Distributing is our beverage sponsor, as well as Biddles and Hurt. Hopkins Rector is our non-alcoholic sponsor. TaylorMade does all of our trophies. Therese Cunningham does our gift bags. I know I'm going to forget somebody, so I always worry about that. F&B and York Automotive and Putnam County Hospital sponsored the 19th Hole Business After Hour, which was a really good time. They had the pace car there.
Oh, really?
York Automotive had the pace car there all day for everybody to see.
Oh, yeah.
That's sharp ride.
Yeah.
Sharp ride. So, yeah, so it is a great event with a lot of great sponsors, and we're really fortunate to have such good members, and I hope everybody had a great time. We've gotten photographs of all the teams that we're going to get ready and get out to everybody as a commemorative little thing to help them remember the day. But, yeah, I think it was a pretty super day.
All right. Well, I'm glad Mother Nature held off for you.
I am too.
You know, that was the big thing heading into there, as we kept kind of watching those weather
Well,
reports.
that's one of those events. If you have good weather,
yeah,
and plenty of food and plenty of drinks, you're all right.
Yeah. So, you know,
yeah,
sometimes it doesn't matter about the weather as long as you got good food and drinks, right?
You need more of that than you got the bad weather.
That's
but this year we had the good weather to start with, so yeah.
Well, let's move on now. I know you've got some different things coming up we want to promote.
Yeah, just a few things going on in the early to midsummer, and then we really kind of kick it in later this summer with the Taste of Putnam County. But obviously we have our business after hours all throughout the summer, and I'll just tell you about next month. June is going to be June 30th, so it's the last day, the last Tuesday, 5 to 7, and it's going to be down in Cloverdale at the Holiday Inn Express.
Oh yeah.
And they're going to do a cookout with their pool. You know,
oh
we're
yeah.
gonna do a pool party. So how fun does that sound?
Yeah, that sounds pretty cool.
And I mean, obviously you hope it's not, but as we were talking about Mother Nature, even if Mother Nature doesn't cooperate, it's an indoor pool.
That's right. That's right.
Okay, so we're cooking out and swimming either way.
Now, also about the Cloverdale Holiday Inn Express, they just went through a major remodeling.
Oh, it's beautiful. They added a whole new story.
Yeah, so you know.
They were 2, now they're 3.
This is a good opportunity for people to kind of go in and see what they have to offer.
They would love that. I'm sure part of it is they're going to provide some tours. And, you know, it's got meeting facilities down there that they kind of trying to get people to understand that if you have a small group, you know, it can't be large, but up to about 20, 25, that you need a meeting space, it's down there. And there, I'm going to be honest, I'm not sure what the situation on charging is, but I'm pretty sure if there is a charge, it's very reasonable, and it's a very nice space, and obviously got all the media type things that you would need to have a small group, plenty of parking, all that kind of thing. So yeah, and got exercise room, the pool. I mean, it's a nice facility. It was before, and they remodeled pretty much all of it when they added the 3rd floor, so it's beautiful.
All right. What else is going on?
Well, our other thing I wanted to talk about is June 23rd. We're going to have a quarterly luncheon at Putnam County Hospital, because hopefully everybody's been hearing about all the new services Putnam County Hospital has, and I think that, you know, I know the prompt health care that they have there for, you know, basically instead of going to the emergency room, if you think you have strep throat or the flu or ear situation, you know, that really aren't emergency room situations, but before that's what we had, that you can go there from, you know, starting at 5 o'clock in the evening until like at 10 or 11 o'clock at night, and even on the weekends, different hours. And they want to promote that and share with everybody about that. And also they have a new pain management group coming in for chronic pain issues, which is huge.
Right.
And you can start, I think you could already start getting your name on the list, and then they're officially, to get appointments set up, and they're officially opening and seeing those appointments starting June 1st. And they're going to come in, and both of those groups are going to be there to talk to us about what they can offer and how it's going to be so much more beneficial locally for everybody to not have to leave town.
That's true. And, that brings us to our point of buying local. I don't think a lot of people understand every dollar you spend locally, how much of that actually stays.
70% of it stays here in some form or fashion, either by employees being paid, by taxes, by the owner donating to, just like to the Chamber of Commerce or to a Little League team or to a school event, or so many different ways that money continues to go feed back in and then again get dispersed back out.
Right. Okay. And we've got some really nice and regular shops, hardware stores, stuff like that. But we actually have some specialty shops here in Greencastle too, like the nuts and candy store and different
Game
things.
Warehouse. That's new. I mean, that's a really fun store, and it's not just for kids. I mean, he's got games in there that us old people can play.
Like Atari?
No, you're really dating yourself.
Yeah, I
just mean it's not all just old maid and kitty card games. There's just a lot of fun, challenging things in there, and he gets new things in every week. He has game nights. And kind of like leagues, basically, where you can get involved in and come in and participate on Fridays and Saturdays and different nights of the week. And people they sign up and they're a part of that group. And they continue to play on, just like if you were on a sports team, it's a team.
Wow.
And that's fun. And that's different. So, and obviously, completely nuts and candies.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And the nice thing is all this is within 5-10 minutes.
And all the great local restaurants we have.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we're pretty fortunate with the great food that's around here.
That's true. So there's really no need to go to Indianapolis.
There really isn't. There really isn't. So I mean, we're very fortunate, and we just had Chamber of Commerce Week and Small Business Week last week, and something that I tried to emphasize is that over 80% of our members are small businesses of companies that have 50 or less. And when I say 50 or less, a lot of times it's much less than 50 or less employees. That's just kind of the number that they go by. But so that kind of tells you that is such an important aspect of our livelihood, not just here in Putnam County, but in every community. Support your local small business.
Exactly.
It's vital.
And want to make a quick mention to the farmers market's open now. That's a great opportunity to help support local business as well.
It is. For the rest of this month is 9 to noon every Saturday, and then starting in June through October it's going to be 8 to noon.
All right.
And they're getting great groups down there already.
They are. Want to mention too, a great source of information is your website, and you might want to mention that.
www.gogreencastle.com. It's a new site, and we're still already correcting little things that we're finding on there, but I mean, even if you've lived here for a long time, we all have questions about our community and, I've never had this issue before and need this service or need this person. Get on there, and we've pretty much got everything you're going to need to know. And if you don't find it there, you call me at 653-4517 and we'll get you the answer.
And same way with a business, if they want to open up, or maybe it's an existing business that's not a chamber member.
And if you're not a chamber member and you'd like to find out information, just give me a call again at 653-4517 and we'll send you out a membership packet. And just if you're just thinking about starting a business, we have lots of information for you about kind of what the steps are, because it can be overwhelming. People have great ideas or a lot of talents that they want to try and see if they can make it work, but there's a lot of things you have to do. Sometimes not just having the talent isn't enough. You got to do step 1 through 10 before you get to show your talent. But we don't want you to not give it a shot. So we've got a lot of places that you can go to for help.
All right.
Well, Tammy, are free.
It is great to have you with us.
It's always great to see you.
We'll see you in about a month. And
hey, the morning show's really doing well.
Yes, the morning show is taking off. We keep adding different aspects, so
good job.
We'll wait and see how that goes. So
very nice.
Don't forget, if you're a nonprofit group or a community organization and you'd like some free airtime here on WREB, you too can be a part of Putnam County Today. Give us a call at 653-9717.